All right, my bad. It seems that Joel Embiid didn't want James Harden as a first option. He wanted Bradley Beal. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. And, I think him and Bradley Beal fit better regardless. All right. But then again, you got to remember, too, Bradley Beal got injured. So, yeah, Bradley Beal got injured and he out for the season. You still could have traded for him, but it wouldn't have helped him. Would have been cheaper to get Bradley Beal, obviously, but you would have been throwing away a prime Joel Embiid's year. And I think with the foot injuries and the lower body injuries and all the different injuries, he just gonna keep squeezing that squeaker, I guess. Uh, he he don't have that much time left, so it said Joel Embiid pushed hard for Bradley Beal trade before James Harden deal. So yeah, he didn't have like I said, I don't think he got too many prime. I don't think he have any prime years to waste, honestly, bro. So I feel it, dude. So they just went with James Harden. You always can flip James for Bradley Beal, probably, but Joel Embiid might had another star in his sights prior to the Philadelphia acquiring James Harden from the Brooklyn Nets. The Ringer's Bill Simmons reported Thursday on his podcast that Embiid really wanted Washington Wizards star Bradley Beal and was pushing hard, really hard for it. Part part of the quote, part of the reason the trade stuff took so long was because there was the Sixers side that wanted Harden. Obviously, Daryl Morey because Harden is his guy. Simmons said at the 42-minute mark, Bill Simmons quote, but Embiid really wanted Bill because he felt like he was a better fit and was pushing for that. So it was a better fit. That's a fact. Definitely is a better fit. Simmons also reported that Embiid was angling to land Bill even after three-time All-Star suffered a wrist injury that eventually required season-ending surgery. So yeah, he didn't. He was willing to throw a year away. So there you go, right there. He was willing to throw a year away. We'll talk about the fits. So he said in the vacuum, Bill might have been a better target for Philadelphia than Harden. Probably would have been cheaper. So I don't really need to know the particulars. It probably would have been cheaper, honestly. Might have been more. Then you got to pay Bill. I think he has an option year coming up in Bill too. So maybe he would even have to get him to opt in, like Harden opted in, and then the particulars would have took care of itself. So you would have had to pay either or. I think Bradley Bill is younger. Is James Harden, on paper, a better player? Absolutely. MVP, MVP candidate again, scoring machine, a bucket getting machine. When you talk about him, but you got Bradley Beal. He a little younger, 28 years old, 29. So, they're right around the same age, a little bit younger. But like I said before, it's gonna be interesting how Doc get this to work. Doc ain't really had this dynamic before. He almost had it in Orlando with T Mac and Grant Hill. That would have been interesting. It would have gave him the experience to know how to deal with two ball dominant guys. But it's gonna be interesting to see how he deal with Bradley Beal and I'm not Bradley Beal, but James Harden and Joel Embiid. Because Joel Embiid basically he's a point center at this point. That's basically what Joel is. He's a point center. He's a guy that's really creating his own shot. He dribbling, get to his sweet spots, creating for himself. You know what I'm saying? He getting his own shot. He handling the ball a lot of the times. And with uh with James Harden, that's what he do. He's a point guard. He handles the ball. He facilitates. He gets his own shots. He's a rhythm scorer. So how they gonna play? It's only so much pick and roll and pick and pop you can do. Um, it's only so much you can do. So I really in reality I really don't know exactly how how this truly gonna work because they both isolation players. Now obviously you can say, well, pick and roll, pick and pop, give it to Embiid at the elbow, give it to Embiid at the top of the key, give it to Embiid in his sweet spots. And that's fine and dandy, but James Harden wants to be able to. That's part of the reason he left Brooklyn because he was mad because they wanted a free flowing offense and they wanted the offense to go through KD. What you think about to happen here with Philadelphia and Joel Embiid? He knows this. Joel Embiid knows this, bro. He knows that he probably have to play a little bit more off the ball. You gonna have to take the ball out of his hands a little bit more. So I mean, something that he already know that he got to prepare for. And them gelling, it might break his rhythm, bro. honestly. Them gelling might break his rhythm, bro. Having jail. James like having the ball at the top of the key. James don't like playing without the basketball. We see where this is going. So it's really gonna be on Joel Embiid to make this man comfortable. That's what it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on Joel Embiid to make this dude comfortable. And that's gonna break his rhythm. Then come playoff time, come playoff time, he ain't really good at all neither. It's the same thing with Ben Simmons. When it's time for crunch time, now Joel, now he getting older now. He could be experiencing injuries now too. No, I don't know, man. James Harden ain't no better. He can make a shot and all that, this, that, and third, whoopty blah, blah, say blah, and all that. But it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this works. But with Bradley Beal, he easily can play. He easily can play without the basketball. He easily can catch and shoot. He easily can cut to the basket. He played with John Wall. John Wall is as ball dominant as it get. So Joel is right. Bradley Beal is by far the better fit. Is by far the better fit. Joel would have still been able to do what Joel do, dribble, do everything he wanted to do. Dribble, low, trial, he'd been able to, do whatever he wants to do. Bradley Beal would have been able to catch and shoot. Bradley Beal would be able to get his own shot. Bradley Beal would have been able to cut without the basketball because he already played with another ball dominant player in John Wall. With James Harden, he's a rhythm scorer. That's what he's a rhythm guy. When he get the ball in his hand, he able to get his own shot, he able to get to the rack. You know what I'm saying? Able to step back and then everything starts to pretty much go his way. You know what I'm saying? Everything pretty much starts to kind of flow his way. He's one of those guys that's that's a rhythm guy. They get his shot off the dribble, get the ball, handle it, step back. You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing about Steph Curry. He's a great, tremendous shooter, but he's a rhythm guy. He also can get his own bucket, also step back. He's the complete scoring package. So obviously this is a better fit. He knows it. We know it. And Daryl Morey gonna destroy another franchise. I don't understand how he keep getting jobs, bro. But we already know what it is. I don't have to say it, do I? So I don't understand why he keep getting jobs. But obviously Harden is trash at this point, bro. We seen in Brooklyn, and I mean as far as he can play, but this is just the point as far as dedication to win the championship. He come out of the offseason out of shape. Now, I mean, like I said before, Daryl Morey, bro, they should let Elton Brand continue to handle the personnel, and I think they would have been out. But they was mad because Elton Brand wanted to trade Ben Simmons long ago, and now he right. So to me, I don't Bradley Beal. I think it's better to get Bradley Beal wait till next year. Then you got something going. Make sure his wrist healthy. Then you got something going. But at this point with James Harden, he need the ball. Embiid need the ball. And now Doc Rivers got to make it work. And if it don't work with Joel Embiid, with Harden and Embiid, they gonna fire Doc Rivers. And maybe Joel Embiid won't out. But everybody was thinking that was a Ben Simmons issue. But the issue with Ben Simmons was it was treason. You stabbed me in the back. You stabbed me in my damn back. You stabbed me in my back. And I could respect. You can't respect the locker room. Go in the locker room. You'll never throw nobody. No matter if the heat in the battle afterwards, you throw nobody under the bus. And Doc Rivers did that. And now Doc Rivers got the same challenge here. Yeah, Harden can put the ball in the hole. He can shoot. When the playoff time come, no shots ain't going down. And then he going to the strip club. He partying. He don't care about winning. He won the easy. He won the easy. He won the easy dub in Brooklyn, bro. That's what he wanted. He won the easy championship. And then he's gonna, just pad his stats. It's gonna be like Stafford, you know what I'm saying? Get a championship on the super team, and then my stats speak. Now get two, my stats speak for itself, and I go down to the greatest shooting guard. That's why you gotta watch the games. The numbers are a lie. numbers lie, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I, so I mean, I gotta wait and see. But I think, him and Harden. I mean, him and Beal. If Beal was healthy, it's an uphill battle. But I just think, as far as chemistry, I just think it fit better. I think Beal can handle the ball a little bit. I think Beal can cut without the basketball. I think he can catch and shoot. He used so many different options for Embiid to be Embiid with James Harden, bro. You can't put James Harden on the wing and catch and shoot. Not at least till he find his rhythm. So like I said before, we'll see. I don't see this really working out. James is lazy. James don't care about winning, and Beeb do. Then what James don't give you, what Ben don't give you offensively, Ben give it to you on the defensive end, and James don't give you that. So maybe it's a fire landing under James Harden, but like I said before, we'll see. We'll see. But I think Bill was the better fit, and B really pushed for him. He knew Harden wasn't a better fit, and it's just Daryl Morey. I don't know how Daryl Morey gets so much power, but hey, it is what it is. I thought Elton Brand was the man over there, and now Daryl Morey gets to make all the decisions. To me, it's trash, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the NBA Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notification. We go live and drop a video. You can find me everything. We're on social media. Hit the link tree link in the description. You want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love support. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Check out my Detroit channel right here on YouTube. Mercy Sports Talk, more sports, music, news, entertainment. Check out me on Spotify, Goodfellow TV podcast. Let me know what you think in the comment section.